what keeps me up at night as an HR strategist. By 2030, we're facing a $550 billion leadership crisis that nobody's preparing for, and it's about to erase decades of diversity progress. Generation X holds 51% of leadership roles globally, and they're starting to retire. But here's the kicker: 73% of Black women in senior leadership are Gen X. When they leave, we could see diverse representation drop to pre-2000 levels, unless we act now. I've spent over 2 decades watching this storm build. Gen X is the smallest generation holding the most leadership positions. They're not just taking jobs with them when they retire. They're taking irreplaceable knowledge, the unwritten rules, the political navigation skills, the relationship capital that took decades to build. Here's what makes this different from previous transitions. There's no buffer time. Boomers delayed retirement after 2008, creating this compressed timeline where knowledge transfer should take 10 years, but we've got maybe 3. I recently learned about a Fortune 500 insurance company that discovered 67% of their senior leaders would be retirement eligible within 5 years. Even worse, 82% of their diverse senior talent fell into that category. Their solution was brilliant. They created a shadow cabinet where high-potential diverse talent spent 18 months alongside senior leaders, attending every meeting, gradually taking responsibilities. Result? Diverse representation actually increased by 23%, but most organizations, they're still using traditional succession planning that assumes linear progression. That model breaks when you're facing mass exodus, and it especially fails traditionally overlooked talent who face additional barriers, like being 17% less likely to receive stretch assignments that build succession readiness. The Shield Resilience Strategy Guide talks about building your external support network. But what happens when that entire network retires simultaneously? You need to be building bridges across generations now. This is why high-value leadership emphasizes crisis prevention over crisis management. Smart organizations are creating 24-month accelerated development programs, knowledge transfer ecosystems, and what I call bridge generation strategies, where Gen X and younger leaders share responsibility during transitions. Here's the opportunity hiding in this crisis. It could finally be the catalyst for achieving equitable leadership representation, but only if we prepare strategically now, not next year, now. Want frameworks for navigating this transition? Download my free Shield Resilience Strategy Guide. It includes strategies for building influence when everything's in flux. Your move. Audit your organization's retirement timeline this week. Who's leaving? Who's ready? Who's being overlooked? Drop a comment. What leadership gap are you seeing? That might be our next Ask Shay topic, because the best time to build your leadership bridge was 5 years ago. The second best time? Today.